It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Panthers and the Vikings. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Now Jones. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Throwing, Jones. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Elijah Moore, the receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette from 8 yards out. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League. He threw the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense held him to a field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's taken down inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. From the 24, Jones. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here. Moore, the man in motion. Jones now throwing to start the drive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 36 now. First and 10. On first and 10, it's Brooks. We'll get this to about the 38.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
He's got it with the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Off play action. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Being chased out left.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way down. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Brooks will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason, OTAs, mini camps.
The Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Jones. He sets to fire deep. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
1st and goal, Carolina.
Here's Brooks. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Jonathan Brooks with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Moore, the motion man. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he shifts past him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
More the motion man.
They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
It's a big place in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll run with Brooks.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And I'm just wondering, how many yards is he going to throw for? We're only in the 3rd quarter. He's just thrown for a ton.
You have your abacus here?
My what?
Your abacus?
I thought you said like Atticus Finch.
No. We're not getting that deep. But counting this up, we might need a few extra people in here because the yardage he's piling up, the way that he's playing, it's a lot of fun to watch. I can't wait to see what he does next.
We'll see what he does here on this drive. Jones throwing to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here's a handoff to Brooks.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. On the handoff, this is Brooks.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 57 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps, because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 2nd and 6 from the 10. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now the offense for the Panthers here, getting the football back. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Moore, the man in motion. Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that... read on that one, it falls incomplete.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Brooks.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Carolina, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
It's week 2 of the National Football League. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC South rivals. It's the Panthers and the Falcons on EA Sports.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in Week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Jones. And his throw here is incomplete.
Good coverage on that play by A.J. Terrell.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Jones.
That is caught.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
22 yards there, a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first-quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones forced out to his left. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Brooks. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's a handoff to Brooks running left.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff running left, Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to widen their advantage. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Elijah Moore with career touchdown number 70. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, he'll drop to throw.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Got a man, that's Liggett.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now Jones.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. Jones now throwing to start the drive. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
And he gets this up across the...
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Throwing Jones. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
the man in motion. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Ricky Pearsall. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. On the ground, here's Brooks. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Brooks with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, I think even he's chuckling a little bit now. What a start. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And a throw right sideline is complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Carolina getting set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Brooks. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That one complete to Ligon.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Here comes Brooks.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
More the motion man.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Now a give to Brooks running right.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
One more time with Brooks.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Panthers are on their way to a 2-0 start. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And a short pickup here as he'll get up to about the 22-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Panthers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.